Now, did y'all see? Did y'all see the one of the people who was around with George Floyd when he got killed actually made bond? Was that yesterday or the day before? What happened? This is a market. Listen, yo,
was that beer real? Was the beer real? Or was the
fuck all this? Fuck all this. Forget all that. Listen, forget all that. Listen, yo, shout out to the chick who was on his ass.
She was
on his ass.
But see, I wish she would have asked. Like, do you? Well, she may have asked, but she didn't ask me enough times when she asked while you were out here. But I would have asked, like, how do you feel now? Do you have any regret?
He didn't answer.
Yeah. But she should have stayed on. Like, that would have been my one and only question, yo.
That was like the last thing.
But he's not going. He's not going to answer
just because of the case. You know, his lawyer's already
right. Like, listen,
you can't talk to anybody. She was hounding him about that.
But he's listening. There's no way
because he wasn't answering certain shit. He was saying certain shit. So
right. When he got to the hour,
but everybody ain't the lawyer you are.
I'd have been so on his ass. I need to know. Like when
I'm looking at
he might have that shit.
Even when I'd have been on it. Even when I was at that protest.
No, I'm talking about the cop. He wouldn't be able to buy his shit. G would
No, listen.
But when I went to the protest, I was in the motherfucking. I was in their face with the camera, and I was showing footage if you want to see it. I was in it. I'm like, listen, I ain't saying you a dirty cop. I ain't saying you a bad cop. But if you see something, do something. Point blank, period. If you see something, do something. If you see something, say something. Like, don't just let this shit ride, yo. Be one of the good ones. Because this shit's getting ridiculous, yo. In their fucking face. And that's how I'd have been on his ass, yo. I heard his bail was $1 million. So somebody put up $100,000 for this book.
Probably this fucking GOP.
But that's what I'm hoping is not the fucking police department, yo.
Listen,
I'm hoping
it's not. You talk the FOP.
That's fucked up, yo.
For $100,000, he could put his house up.
I don't know what the nigga put up.
I'm not even
willing to say he shouldn't be out. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know how they're go. New York, you gotta have like a full $1 million. Here you gotta have 10%.
New York, you gotta have right here in PA. Depends on what county you in.
Yeah, that's fucked up, yo.
If you get booked in like Bristol, Ben Salem, or some shit like that,
I got it for free.
Bring the whole thing. We gonna need it all. That's why they bills don't be 100,000. They bills be 10 grand, 15 grand. They want the whole thing. You got to bring all of it.
I mean, listen, man. You can see it's just a lot going on, but it seems like it's like a lot of the same, like a lot of the same shit. Like it's not like,
but right here, right now,
like
it's a pivot point.
It's a lot of bullshit going on in like so many different areas. Even going from that entertainment aspect of it. Oh, speaking on entertainment. What y'all think about Swiss calling Drake pussy?
Wait, I don't want to get off this shit just yet, motherfucker. I still got shit to say about this. I heard about him calling pussy, but I didn't see it. But this made me forget where I was going. But the whole thing with the cops, yo, and the bell and all that shit. Shorty was on his ass, as she should have been. I wish she would have asked how he feels now. But this whole shit has got to change. This is where the whole reform come in, and it's defund the police and all that fucking shit, yo. Right. Like, you gotta break it down in turn. You gotta break that shit down. You do. I think it takes a whole different type of training.
There's a way of thinking
and screening
that is like, it's not. I don't even think you learn it as much at the training. I think you learn it on the first day, the first week, your first month. When you see just how normal shit that you probably would never do. You see just how normal it is amongst now your peers, your co-workers. So I think that training comes. That's the on-the-job training is putting your foot up like that has the power that you have. They teach crowd control and shit like that at the place, but you learn intimidation on the job. Right. And they try to, and it looks justified because you done sat with this person all day and you heard him tell his wife he loved her 15 times and call checking with the kids and he ordered flowers for his mom and like, yeah, it's a good guy, you know what I'm saying? Right. I was I listened to the radio a lot and they were giving praise to this to this cop that like jumped in the river in his car. Dude was ready to kill himself and his daughter and drove the car off the cliff and went in the water, and the cop jumps in the water, saves them both, right? And the dude was on the radio like, I just want to give this cop a lot of props because, there's a lot going on now and there's a lot of stuff about bad cops, and I just want to put one good cop
I like that.
in the light. You know why I don't like it? Why? Because that's the same motherfucking cop that put his foot up your ass. You think that the boy that killed George Floyd wouldn't jump in a fucking river to save somebody? I'm betting my money he would. I'm betting my money he would. They not see. That's what people don't understand.
They do be two different types of cops.
It's not no.
It's two different types of cops. Because listen to what you just said. That cop jumped in a river to save somebody. Yeah. Right? That's a cowboy type cop.
Yeah.
He's jumping in, but the type that killed George Floyd. That's not no cowboy type.
Oh, he's not.
No, he's not. He's out wrangle these niggas up and fuck them up. He's a fucking cop.
But
cop.
in that
he's
same,
a dirty cop.
I'm not saying that those
cowboy and the
I'm not saying that they don't have a good cop. I'm not saying that they don't have cops that's all good. I'm not saying they don't have cops that's all bad. I'm telling you that hybrid motherfucker right there is the norm.
I don't think so.
That hybrid, that motherfucker that will.
Because if you're willing to save a life, then you're willing to save a life. You're not going to stand on the motherfucker's neck. You want to
they don't associate.
You want to get.
They want to associate the two things are not associated the same way to them.
Yes,
it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is not. The two things are not associated the same way to a cop.
The cop that wants to jump in the river and save somebody wants to save all life. Not black, not white, it don't matter. So he's not going to stand on somebody. The type of cop that would jump in the river to save somebody. The type of cop that's going to jump in the river to save somebody is not the type of cop that'll lean on somebody's neck for 8 minutes.
So wait,
you
made your point. Now go ahead.
You mean to tell me that you think that bad people are bad and you think that good people are good?
Listen, make sure
you comment. You trying to tell what you're telling me is that you're telling me that bad because it ain't gonna just be no cop thing. This has got to be because there's nothing that's just cops do this or just nurses do this and just school teachers do this. We all do shit. Like we have shit. We have tendencies as human beings. So you mean to tell me that you think that good people are good and bad people are bad, and that's just that, right?
I think
you don't think that the nigga that killed 3 people last fucking weekend didn't buy his mom flowers on fucking Mother's Day?
They probably would,
but that's different though.
But that's totally different.
People listen to me. They are taking a car accident and a nigga standing on the corner. They are not even putting them together, bro. They two different. Those are two different. Two different actions, two different attitudes, bro.
You crazy if you think that.
I know that.
Listen to me. Now, you might have the drug dealer that'll buy his mom. A drug dealer shoot out a whole block might buy his mom flowers. Yes, but this is what I'm saying to you. There are two different type of motherfuckers, right?
And no, it's not. Yes, way more than two different types of people.
Okay, whatever, motherfuckers. You know I'm not. It's not just one. Is my point. It's not just one.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is this.
For sure.
This is what I'm saying is this. The type of cop that'll jump into a river to save somebody is the same type of cop who is arresting George Floyd and then realizing, oh shit, I got my knee on this thing for 8 minutes. Let me get up. You're not going to be the one to hurt somebody when you're willing to jump in the river and save somebody.
How long was that cop a cop? Boy that killed Floyd.
I don't know.
You mean to tell me that you don't think that we can go in this man's history and find some heroic shit that he did?
We have gone in his history and found he done some other fucked up shit.
I know that. That's not what I'm saying. You did not answer my question. Do you not think that we can go in his history and with all the fucked up shit that we found?
Has he done some heroic shit? Yes, because that's the name of the job.
Tell me. But all I'm saying. You said my point. Exactly what what I'm getting
But
at.
heroics on that tip, and hurting somebody is two totally different things.
But this is what I'm telling you.
Heroic
He can do both.
No.
He can do both. You just said that he probably
Listen
could
to me.
2 seconds ago.
Listen to me. He's not. You're thinking only from one angle. You gotta flip it. Listen to me. If he was the type of person who would jump in the river to do something and save a life like that, he's not going to hurt somebody in the sense of laying on their neck for 8 minutes. No. Now if he sees you as a bad guy doing something wrong, like maybe you got a kid as a hostage, he'll shoot you down in a fucking minute. But he's not going to arrest you and then lean on your fucking neck for 8 minutes when it's not violent. That's why you gotta.
Listen. Let me interfere right here. Now, the point that I need for you to make clear is, he's saying that it's one and the same in a sense. Am I getting that right? You're saying
the type of person that will save a life.
Right.
Will save all life.
Okay. So no.
Not going to.
Not going to. Make your point. So he's saying that that's consistent. Why are you, on the other hand, saying that it's like a split personality thing and that it's not?
Because I know how these cops think. Because I see the same stuff.
I'm gonna stop you right here. Only based off of this example is because he actually, when him jumping in the river is him putting his life on the line. So he's taking a risk himself, as opposed to what you're saying as far as the cop who killed George Floyd. He's just overpowering him. There's he's giving up nothing.
I want y'all to understand this.
So I'm just saying. So how do you
this too?
So make that clear.
See, I hate to even use the George Floyd joint because I would rather use a shooting, like a cop that shot a nigga that just knew he was killing him. Because Main Man didn't even know he was killing George Floyd. I'm telling you now, he's used to niggas getting up from that. He's used to doing that, and the nigga get up. That's what he's used to. That's why he was so cool with doing it in broad daylight. I'm telling you, he's done it 100 times. 101, the nigga died. I'm telling you now, yo. He wasn't thinking. He thinking he's doing his job. He's doing the right. What we just say? 90% of the shit that people do, they justify them here. They've already told themselves that it's okay. Listen, and that's what I'm telling you. He's not even thinking. This dude, I'm telling you, if we could, I'm betting we can go back in his history and find some people that he did great things for.
Listen, you know what comes to mind now is the movie Crash.
Exactly.
Exactly.
There you go.
How the cop started out one way and then after, I guess, weeks or however much time went past or whatever, he ended up saving the chick who we watched get fondled in the beginning.
Listen, just to turn around and to live the same fear that he thought he got over. He wound up killing a nigga because he was scared of him. Nigga, you thinking that you cool enough to not be scared of this person, but you were so scared of him that you killed him. But you was still a good dude. You just did some, you know what I mean? Boy, that wound up saving the girl's life. That's what I'm telling you. That same fucking asshole, yo, that be the same nigga that go in a burning car to say, like, he'll do it. But I'm just telling you,
to me, I don't think you don't seem like that type of guy.
He was that same motherfucker from that movie. He was the same motherfucker. He was no different.
Listen, I'm not listening to you. Listen, I'm not.
Maybe
I'm not listening. I'm not. I don't think they are cops. No, listen.
Go to be cops that be bad people.
I'm really dead ass. Do that. Listen, I'm really dead ass in the middle when it comes to this right here. I understand the logic of what you're saying, but like I said, just based off of that example. And of course, I know it's a movie, but just showing, like, I guess, like the evolution and just showing, like, different sides and different situations and how some situations bring out more of this than that. So I'm just saying, as far as there is a possibility.
He did there and raped that woman on the side of that motherfucking road. But you saw how compassionate he was with his father?
But from the outside looking in, I get where you're coming from. Because the natural assumption is, if you're willing to get out your car to jump in a river, a lake, or anything like that to put your life on the line to save these two, then your thinking would be that he's not going to allow any life to die in front of him.
Fuck the hypothetical.
So, like, it's
Fuck
right
the
there in the middle.
hypothetical. I know, you know what I mean? We ain't got to put this on the camera. We can get this out. I know I done some fucked up shit in my lifetime. But I know I done some heroic shit too. I I know that I didn't put my life on the line for strangers, bro. For fucking strangers. You know what I'm saying? But I know I done some fucked up shit in my life too. So I'm telling you, they still human, bro. They got different.
They are. I don't disagree with they're still human, and I see your point, and I hear where you're coming from. But in my head, that's the type of dude. If you were that type of dude that would have saved George if you could, then you would have noticed, yo, he's been down for a minute. They tell him he can't breathe. He's used to the nigga getting up, bro.
I'm telling you.
But see, the very fact, wait a minute, the very fact that you,
I was born in my grave.
Listen, the very fact that you think that he's the type of person who has done this several times, and just you thinking he might want to get up is the reason why I see that he's not that type of person. Because if you've done that several times, it might be a time you don't get up. The very fact that you're doing that is wrong. It's all the way wrong.
Everybody gets
up. If you're the dirty type of cop, then you're the dirty type of cop, and you're not going to do that for him.
But I'm saying, listen,
George,
listen, there's no doubts. I think it's like between, let's say, 15 and 20. I believe it's 17 to be exact. Like incidents that's in his jacket as far as harassment complaints that was brought against him. So I'm not saying that he's not. I'm not saying that this was the first time that he ever did it. No, because it goes to show that this is part of his behavior. What I would agree with you is that yeah, he's done it before, but I'm quite sure he didn't choke a motherfucker that long.
Maybe that was the longest.
Right, but I'm saying,
but I'm telling you that what he was doing, that's not nothing. That wasn't no new shit to him. That was some shit.
No. Putting him up in the yoke? Nah.
I'm saying to have his knee on the nigga.
No, that's what I'm saying. To have him up in the yoke
for some time. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that he did it for 4 minutes before. I don't know. I'm not saying he did it for half of the time. Right. I'm just saying that he's done that shit for a substantial amount of time before. He's used to the nigga getting the fuck up. And I'm almost betting we can't find one white
just
person
like it's cops, just like there are cops that'll jump in that river. Do you believe there are cops who are like, fuck that, I ain't jumping in there?
I think it may be some cops. I don't think any cop would say, fuck that, I'm not jumping in there. I think a lot of cops would get to the edge and get scared. But I think every cop would attempt it. I feel like almost every cop would attempt to even have the thought of like, I gotta get in that water. I think some people would just get there and just have a natural reaction that I can't make it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think every cop would at least be
compelled to
I think every human would. I think every human
would want to help.
I think every cop would because it's kind of, you know what I mean, the profession kind of comes with the job.
I hope I'm wrong, but in my head, I think some cops, not all, but some cops get to the point where they like, yo, fuck this. I'm here for the check. And
listen, we've seen that too. That was on what the fucking movie was that? That was the Brooklyn's Finest, John.
Yeah,
where that white boy was just like he was really on some fucking like shit. I retired.
And that's how that dude was. The dude that killed George Floyd. That's how I feel. I feel like he's to the point where he's like, yo, I'm not even wrestling these niggas. Fuck it. Like, I really feel like that, yo. And I hope I'm wrong, but I
just feel like we gotta stop thinking that just because a cop do something good, that they ain't never do nothing bad.
I ain't never said that.
Anybody's saying that. But I agree that there has been an extra
attitude that come along with it after a certain amount of time or being in it for a certain amount of time. They get to a place where it's just like,
listen, that can happen. But I agree with the news outlet or whoever posted it to do that because there's so much emphasis on bad cops, yo. But not all cops are bad. It's a small percentage. It's the rotten apple that spoils the bunch, as they say, whatever. It's not the whole bunch. It's one or two, but that one or two are enough to fucking shine that negative light on the whole bunch.